I don't know about you, but I see, mobile ads popping up on my phone every now and then. I see it mostly on the New York Times website, more than anything. And I must say, I notice them like much more than I would.
It's true.
I'm sure, well, you were at DoubleClick for many years. I'm sure I tune out most of the ads I see on the computer screen. But the mobile ones, I'm first of all curious who's advertising. And like, I've even clicked through a few times. But anyways, I wonder if you could tell us the state of the union right now in mobile phone-based advertisement and where we're going. I think everyone agrees it's got huge potential.
Absolutely. So it's interesting. I think this is a revolution that's being led ultimately at the consumer level, right? So consumer adoption of mobile devices is just blowing up, right? I mean, I think, I won't reel the stats out at you guys, but it's fair to say that eyeballs are rapidly moving across to mobile devices. Premium publishers, so you mentioned the New York Times, guys like the Mail Online have gone on record saying that now 50% of their total digital traffic is now coming from mobile devices. Wow. You see stats saying 12 to 25% of consumer time is spent on mobile devices. Amazing for consumers, right? There's so much choice, content's evolving. You can get information that's contextually relevant. Publishers can now serve you content based on your location, your environment. So data that sits behind this is really powerful. When it comes to advertisers, though, it's tough, right? I mean, we've got 15 years plus of digital marketing where accountability, performance, results, everything's measured basically by a cookie, right? So the whole industry is predicated on the ability to track and identify ad spend. Marketers in the digital world, if they use a DoubleClick or a Google or an AppNexus or whoever, they can start to segment their audiences. So an airline, for example, can say, you looked at flights from London to New York last week. Suddenly you're on a mobile device. They can start to, in the desktop world, they can start to move and track you as you move through the conversion funnel and understand how to spend money when it comes to social, paid search, display banners, and so forth. But the minute the consumer maps across and moves on to their mobile device, they're lost, right? The cookie just doesn't translate across. So suddenly you've got a whole industry built on accountability, transparency, and so forth. And in mobile, advertisers have no clue who you are. So the biggest challenge, I think, for a lot of marketers is saying, how do I actually just understand who on earth I'm going to show my ads to? And I think in the past there's been major challenges, particularly when you see a lot of adoption by gambling advertisers, finance advertisers. They want to make really sure that they're targeting the right users in the right countries, all types of stuff.